Welcome to today's video. We're talking about the ring base. Can you take it down at Town Hall 13? Do you know how to? I got some ring base here action. I got an anti-2, kind of another popular base that you've seen before. Anyways, we've got some oldies but goodies here in SL. People are slowly coming back. We got the beautiful Spartan's Legacy now. Doing a little queen walk here. Nice little use of that wizard. Beautiful use of the bowler bounce if you don't know about that. Now, of course, this base, not the greatest, right? You don't want to have a walkable Inferno Tower. That's a big no-no. A big no-no for sure. Anyways, going to just do a queen walk, of course. I mean, when you have a walkable Inferno Tower, I mean, you've got to go for it. So he's coming in, decides to pop that early ability. Unfortunately, doesn't get the rage down. That is a mental mistake, but even with the mental mistake, still able to get this one down. Yeah, I do have a new mic. Hopefully it's not too loud for us here at the Clash, at the Halo Gaming channel. Beautiful use of the loons. Here comes the Hound. Unfortunately, King is still up, so this is where it gets a little scary. If your King happens to get those healers switched off onto him, not going to be good. Thankfully, the healers stay on your Queen. That could have been some serious problems. Beautiful poison spell, by the way. Awesome, perfect poison spell. I think it got one pup. No. Nicely done. Hey, look, 2 mistakes already. Still able to get the triple. Anyways, going to be lolling from this kind of 6 o'clock section. No, here, notice what is he doing? Well, he's creating funnel. Why come from 6? Well, the queen's going to go up towards 12, so there's no point to bring in the loons there. Going to bring in the loons here on the back inside at 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock section. There goes the Hound in front. Now, of course, in the middle here, he's going to probably, he's going to have that Yeti Bomb. Probably. Yeti Bomb for sure. He does pop the Rage, which is definitely needed. The Royal Champion was there with 2 skeleton spells as well, so going to definitely need that that Rage on those troops. Unfortunately, the Queen does go down. But here the hero, of course, is the Royal Champion, right? She's going to be able to go behind the loons. He does freeze up enemy queens, so thankfully that happens. Again, the Royal Champion, it's very dangerous, right? With her ability, she does not hit the enemy queen. So if you're expecting queen on Royal Champion, who's going to win in that fight? Well, the queen will. Now, he did have a rage, and thankfully he had that rage, and the queen shifted to the healers instead. But I've seen it where it happens. The Royal Champion versus Queen, who is going to win? The Queen. Because that ability doesn't help, doesn't take her down. So anyways, just be aware of that if you're going to have that fight. Especially if the Queen, if say your Royal Champion is weak. Yeah, not good at all. Not good at all. Anyways, there goes the beautiful 3-star taking down that base. A little sloppy at times, right? He messed up the poison, messed up the rage and ability. It could have cost him, right? That early ability could have cost him, but because he's got the skills to get down the base, he got the 3-star. Nice recover on that. So again, never give up hope in Clash of Clans because you never know. You never know. Anyways, another popular base here. I've seen this so many times in Clash of Clans. So if you're wondering how to take this one down, going to use King and Queen down here with an Ice Golem. I really like this trick, using the Ice Golem just to protect the King and Queen a little bit. Just the heroes, just a little bit. To make sure they can get this tough section down. Of course, down here, we know he's got it trapped out the wazoo. So that's why he's going to use King and Queen. As I said, he's got all his traps here. Look at this. Loons come out. Everything. It's a troll base. No, it's not a troll base, but we already know if you see this sort of base, they're going to trap this out the wazoo. He had the tornado down there. He had some giant bombs. He had red bombs. All the good stuff. The Ice Golem's causing some problems. He could have maybe brought a wizard to maybe help out in that section. But anyways, with the Queen ability, going to be able to get down the Town Hall. Now, of course, this is actually not an easy attack. The reason I say that is, well, look at the base. Yes, the opener was very smooth, but law lowing is very difficult, certainly for the novice player. And this is a difficult Lalo. The pathing's very, very weird. Look at this pathing. I mean, yeah, it's. I mean, if you're unsure what to do, you're like, well, how do I even direct my loons around? Well, it's going to be difficult for you. So you can, of course, copy this one, but, you know, if you're maybe more better at hogs, it's a little bit easier. Hogs have been a little nerfed, but they still work. So hogs are just easier because they usually group up. You can drop those heal spells. With Lalo, you have to be a little more precise. And, of course, in this attack, very difficult just because back in that middle section here with the Infernos and the scatter shot, it's just tough. It's just really tough. So be aware. Don't think it's an easy 3-star. But, of course, he makes it look easy. It was kind of close, I guess. I mean, not necessarily. He has the Royal Champion. He's got 2 of the Yetis. He's got some loons up, so not the end of the world. He's got his cleanup down, of course, and we'll speed this one up for good measure's sake. Last Archer Tower there. Unfortunately, he did not have any loons on the sides, but made it happen. Frozen Fox, beautiful stuff from Spartan's Legacy. You know, a way to take down that base. Is it the best way? Probably not. You're probably going to Yeti bomb it because that's the way people like it around here. Okay, one last attack I got for you here is a similar base, right? Kind of this trolley base. I've seen this many times in Clash. Again, all these are kind of popular bases. That's why I'm rocking this. This time, he's going to do a queen walk into hogs and the miners. So, going to be poisoning up. Now, at this instance, does it help to probably bring like a wizard in there? Yes, it does. He does throw it in. I do suggest that if you know there's ice golems, bring in the wizard. Even though they get frozen there, it's okay. It helps just a little bit, right? It does help just a little bit. Speeds up the process. Or a baby dragon could work. Gonna have to pop a rage. Again, if you see these type of bases where the town hall is here, you know it's Troll City. I mean, look at this. He had Tornado Trap here. He had Skeleton Spells. He had 2 Black Bombs already. He's got the Teslas there. I mean, this walk, this start of the Queen, it's taking a long time. Just because he's got everything there. So make sure you're aware of that. Because it can be difficult as far as time fails to get the rest of the base down. Popping the Rage. I like that. Right into the double Expo and the double... Oh, he's going to freeze up the double Scatter Shot. Scatter Shots are crazy good. A little... He could have dropped the P.E.K.K.A. maybe a tad sooner. Thankfully, the P.E.K.K.A. did go in there. But a little bit sooner on the P.E.K.K.A. could have helped. He's got everything in the middle. Unfortunately, Queen does go down. Nice Warden ability. I really like that Warden right in the middle of the double Inferno Tower. So smooth on Ron Mexico's part to get that double Inferno with the Grand Warden. Nicely done. Of course, the Royal Champion doing some massive work here on this 3 o'clock side. He does have the healers up, so that's even keeping his miners up even more. Miners and hogs. About to pop that Royal Champion ability. So, very nicely done. I mean, maybe the P.E.K.K.A. sooner. It could have, I mean, it worked out. I mean, the timing actually was spot on. He did lose his queen. Maybe if you were worried about the funnel, could have popped that the P.E.K.K.A. down with the siege there. The barracks a tad sooner, but that's the only thing. That's the only criticism I have, which is not even a criticism because it was beautifully executed. Massacre, 3-star attack. And yeah, I just kind of look for the things, you know, those details matter. I've made failed, you know, if you put your funnel troops down, I did it not too long ago. It was a bit too, I forgot about a funnel. I ended up with the 3-star, but, you know, could have cost me in the end. There are some attacks at Town Hall 13. Hopefully this helps you out. I'm going to be bringing more and come back for more. Halo out.